Meatloaf.
There we go. Record breaking time of talking about food.
Record break. Yeah, I know. 1 second.
God, Nick.
Uh, 1 second in.
Technically,
That's it,
like
gentlemen. I missed you yesterday. Welcome, Game Time Decision, everybody. Missed you guys yesterday. I got some kind of stomach bug thing going on, and I started feeling bad yesterday, and I got a doctor's appointment at like 2:30 my time, and I'm like I'm taking it, so. But I'm glad to know that you guys didn't burn anything down. You didn't break anything. Yeah. I mean, is there something I should know?
No, we're good.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, everything's okay for right now.
Everything's okay. Don't touch nothing. Just walk away.
Nope. Hands up.
Hands up. All right, so welcome to Game Time Decision. If you're new to the show, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share. Tell your mama, tell your mail lady. Everybody likes to talk sports with us. I am Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. Join me on over there is Tim Earl. Over there is Nick Earl. See, I figured out how to tell them the difference. So I point to them first, and then I say their name. So Nick Earl, Tim Earl, from Earl Sports Bets, gentlemen. How we doing? We are going to talk some food today because I riled all their fellers up when I.
Yes. Yeah, we can talk. We can talk food for just a second.
Well, I mean, Michigan was rated #1 pizza in the country,
which is complete bullshit.
It's not true.
Sorry,
it's
that's no.
It's factual, but we'll get into
studies
that.
by U of M say.
No, it's by some off the wall place.
They're off the wall. There you go.
It's like
New York pizza is #1, and that will never be disputed. Done. End of story. I'm not arguing.
It's not an argument. It's the facts.
It's facts. Yeah, the New York pizza is the best in the world. Moving on.
Did my article didn't? I tried to.
Goodbye. No.
But yeah. So, anyways, here's what we're gonna do on this show. We are going to go over the NBA and NHL injury update for everywhere, and then for tonight's slate, we're going to talk some. We're going to talk some NCAA because why not? It's March Madness. I mean, it's kind of a thing. Also, we're going to talk some NFL. Big news today in the NFL. Some major money being dished out. All across.
I'm very disappointed.
I know you are.
You know what?
I know.
They should have never put the Jets in the same article as Tyreek Hill because I got excited.
All your hopes up.
I saw Hill in talks with the Dolphins and the Jets. I'm like, no way. Really?
I knew at that point he was going to the Dolphins.
And then Nick texted me saying Hill to the Dolphins. I'm like,
no.
Well, I took off my Jets jersey. I walked out.
I know. You're just like,
damn it! I just put my dollar down.
Just one nice thing.
That's plus 20,000.
Here's the thing: is I mentioned this on Morning Wood, and a lot of people don't realize this. And I know we've talked about this before, but it's all about the money for these guys, and it's all about state tax. In Florida, you don't have to pay no state tax. In New York, you got to pay. You got to pay to play.
It's the same thing with Vegas. Vegas is a very good.
Tax.
That's why I noticed. I saw a comparison on a video the other day with this. When you compare like signing a $5 million contract with like the Vegas Golden Knights compared to I think it was a $7 million contract with the Golden Knights, would compare to what Mitch Marner signed with Toronto when he got $10 million. The only reason why he gets paid more like that is because the taxes in Toronto are significantly higher than in Vegas, and this is why the Vegas Golden Knights are getting so many good free agents. Is that there's not as much tax there.
Yeah. Right. So that's the thing. I mean, think about it as a player, it could, I learned this the hard way when the Lions had Ndamukong Suh, and Ndamukong Suh went to Miami after he left the Lions. He was a free agent. Lions offered him same contract, same time, same money, same incentives, all that jazz. And and everybody was like dogging on the Lions, and rightfully so. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but they were like, oh, he could play for Miami or he could play for Detroit. Where would you rather play? Yes,
Miami.
weather has something to do with it.
I
Sure.
couldn't care less about the teams. It's if the teams were exactly the same, you're playing for Miami because it's cheaper.
If all things being equal, you're going to
You're
pay, that's like $10 more million in your
You're going
pocket.
to the land of the Florida man.
Right. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Hey, I mentioned the Knicks saying, hey, we can move to Florida. He goes, no.
No, it's humid there. Is it humid where you guys got a lot of humidity in Carolina?
Have a lot of what?
Humidity? Like,
Yes.
is it humid there?
It depends.
I saw an interesting one person described summer in North Carolina. All right, here's what you do. When it's the most humid weather outside, go take a shower. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Don't dry off.
Okay.
Put your clothes back on. That's how it
Difference.
feels in North
Same
Carolina
difference.
during the summertime.
So the first time I took Mandy to Michigan, the one and only time we went for a family reunion a couple years ago, and we're in there, and I'm trying to tell her, she's born and raised in Vegas. She doesn't understand humidity. There's 0% humidity out here, right? It's so dry. So we're
But it's
packing,
dry
and we're
heat.
going like June. We're going like end of June, right? And I'm trying to tell her, like, I'm like, it's gonna be humid, babe. Like, you know, blah blah, right? And she's like, oh, it's fine. I know what humidity. I'm like, no, you don't understand. You're gonna sweat for no reason, and it's not really sweat. You're just gonna be
You didn't
sticky,
think you get sweat from.
right? And then she's like, oh, well, I'm used to like 110, 115. I go, babe, no, it's gonna be like 85, and you're gonna sweat more than if you were in Vegas.
You're gonna
and
sit outside for
115.
5 minutes and you'll be sweating.
Right. People are like, oh my, and she was like, I remember we're walking down Detroit, like the river walk, they call it, where you can see Windsor on the other side, like walking, and it's like 82 degrees and sunny, or I mean, nighttime, summer night, right? It's like perfect. It's great weather. And she's like, there's like a little breeze, and she's like, she goes, I don't even know why I'm like sticky and sweaty. I'm like, I tried to tell you, woman. I'm like, I tried to tell you, like, you know. And she's like, I'm cold, but I'm sweating. I'm like, well, welcome to humidity.
Yeah.
But out here, it's crazy. So,
Anyways.
With that being said,
so now that we've declared Michigan the best pizza state ever, and humidity
absolutely
sucks,
not. They're not even in the top 10.
I'm just, hey man, I don't make the stats. I don't do the studies. I just eat the
It's
pizza.
fine.
Like at the end of the day, if you gave me a slice of Chicago deep dish, a slice of New York style pizza, and a slice of Detroit style pizza, I'm gonna eat all three. Okay, and then I'm gonna ask
That's
you
just
for
what I'm
another
saying.
one of each one, so I can really test. But I mean,
You're
so
not
that's
testing,
that.
you're just hungry.
That's fair. I'm just a fat kid. Living life, baby. So jumping in, hit the like button for the wife. Taking the wife to the. Oh, see, we're all talking about food. We should name this show "What's for Dinner."
I like
Dinner
that idea.
decision.
Dinner time decision.
Dinner time decision.
26 hours to remind you that the U of M is the play. Go blue.
I know this guy.
Yeah,
I'm all over U of M. I'm on U of M straight up. I'm on U of M on a teaser already. I like them, and I do like Duke with the points in a teaser. I think that Texas Tech Duke game is close, but we'll talk some college. Oh God, I feel a sneeze coming on. I think it's this show. Maybe I'm allergic to you guys.
Maybe. I mean,
I'm an
it
acquired
happens.
taste. It's fine.
That's fair. An acquired taste. There's so many things I could say right now. I won't do it.
Either you love me or you hate me. That's that. There's no in between.
Oh, that's fair.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
And
It's really sunny in
stay,
Vegas today. It's like
we'll
84.
stay on the food topic for just a second, and then we'll head into
Yeah,
the
let's go.
NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody go on Twitter and tweet this out. Hashtag best bar sup dogs. If you guys don't know what this is for, each year there's a little bracket for the best college bar in the United States. And Sup Dogs has been a the winner or the runner-up 3 years in a row. They won it in 2019.
They're going for 3 wins in 4 years.
Won it in 2020, came in second place in 2021, and they're in the Elite Eight right now for this year's best thing. So if everybody can go on Twitter, tweet out best bar Sup Dogs, exactly how it is here, it would help them try to get to the Final Four, championship, win it all. So ECU all day. I think there's like other bars from like Maryland and Texas State. And
You know what you should do, Tim?
What?
Is you should tweet it out on the ESB
Oh, we
Twitter.
Already done.
Oh,
Already
hi.
done.
Tag Max Wager Networks, tag Picks and Parlays, tag me, tag everybody, and then have everybody retweet it.
We'll do that
As
later
well.
on then too.
Because
I'll do that when Nick goes over the hockey.
there you go. Do all that. I'm also gonna drop this little article here in the chat for all of you as well. Who wants to go first? NBA or NHL?
NBA first.
Let's go NBA. All right. Nick
We're already
Earl,
right.
we
All
shall
I gotta do is-
return.
Bada bing. Do that.
Boom.
Haha. We get what is it? 9 games tonight? Does that sound right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got a bunch of games. I don't know how many we got. We got a bunch. Start off with the Knicks and the Hornets. Let me pull up the lines that I should already had up. This one is a 8.5 point spread now. It was 6 this morning. So a little bit of line movements. No Julius Randle still for the Knicks. Robinson also out for the Knicks tonight. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. If you wanted to bet the Hornets, you missed your line. If you want to bet the Knicks, I don't. So I didn't bet this game. No interest. The Atlanta Hawks are in Detroit taking on the Pistons for the next game. Bogdan Bogdanovic is questionable with knee soreness. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go that normally plays. Pistons have been a covering machine. I'm going to keep rolling with them. Plus 5.5 is one of my 4 plays for tonight. Sacramento is in Indiana. And this line has moved a whole bunch. This is now a 5-point spread. No Debutant Sabonis, which is unfortunate because he'll be going up against his former team of the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is questionable with lower back soreness. If he plays, grab a player prop on him. He's going up against his former team in Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox is questionable today. He has yet to return. He's most likely out for today's game. But other than that, everybody else should be good to go. If you're betting any player props, Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, both of them in revenge spots against the team that they used to play for. So I would be leaning towards those, but I'm not betting anything in these games. The Jazz are in Boston taking on the Celtics. One of the hottest teams in basketball is the Boston Celtics. Why do I have my baseball stuff up? It's now a 4.5. So the line has dropped, but the Celtics have won 9 out of their last 10 games and covered out of 7 out of the last 10. I feel like they're in a good spot. Only 4.5 points. Boston Celtics are going to be one of my plays today. Robinson, Smart, both questionable. They should play. Bogdanovic, the Utah Bogdanovic, is going to be out for tonight's game, but I'm on the Boston Celtics. The Brooklyn Nets are heading to Memphis to take on the Grizzlies. No Ja Morant for the Memphis Grizzlies today. That makes me like them even more. The Grizzlies are 14-2 without Ja Morant this year. Yes, it is Kyrie Irving's birthday. No, I do not care. Will Kyrie Irving drop some points tonight? Yes, he will. But the Memphis Grizzlies will be coming out on top in this game. The Warriors, or whatever's left of them, are going up against the Heat tonight in Miami. Jimmy Butler, the only Q tag, and Tyler Hero for the Miami side. Both of them should be playing tonight. The Golden State Warriors are going to be without Curry, Thompson, and Draymond, along with Otto Porter Jr. This Warriors team, this is now, a 9.5 point spread? Yeah, I'm not interested in this game. Is it? Yeah, 9.5 point spread. You missed your line on the Heat, and I'm not betting the Warriors without half their team, so not a chance. The Phoenix Suns are in Minnesota taking on the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is questionable. He's most likely going to play. He hasn't missed any games lately, so it doesn't make me think he's going to miss anything. Still the returning names on the DL for Philadelphia Phoenix. No Chris Paul, no Johnson, but I'm on the Timberwolves tonight. Another one of those teams that have been playing really, really well as of late, winning 8 out of their last 10, covering in those 8 out of the last 10 games. Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves in that game. The Orlando Magic are heading to Oklahoma City to take on the Thunder. SGA, ankle, questionable. Carter, questionable, ankle. No Josh Giddey, no Dort. A couple other bench players out, but I should have played this beforehand, but I didn't.
Stop it. Get some help.
Come on, guys. If you're betting this one, these are two teams that have combined record of 40 and 105. Don't bet these teams. They suck. Move on. Houston is in Dallas. Rockets and the Mavs up next. No Luka Doncic, and it is still a 10-point spread. If that doesn't prove how bad this Rockets team is this year, I don't know what does. When it was at a 9-point spread earlier today, I almost grabbed the Mavs. Did not. Mavericks should win this game by 15. Did not bet it, though. Philadelphia and LA will face off next. LeBron James is going to be out. He got ruled out with a knee injury. So it's not one of those Q tags. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? He is not going to play today, along with Anthony Davis, who's also going to be out. This line has moved from a 7 to a 10. I wish I grabbed the Sixers earlier. I didn't, and the line moved on me. It's fine. Lakers are going to lose as per usual. This should be a rout for the Sixers, or you think, hey, no, LeBron might be better for the Lakers. They might cover that 10. I'm not betting the Lakers. There's no way. I'm not betting the Lakers for the rest of the year. The only chance I can have at betting the Lakers is taking their, are they going to make the playoffs? No, but that is minus like 340, so that's not a chance. Final game of the night, the Spurs and the Blazers. Still no Dame, still no Nurkic, still no Hart, still no Simmons for the Blazers, along with no Nasir Little. Lonnie Walker, the fourth, is out for the Spurs. This one is a 9-point spread. There is no way I'm laying 9 points on the Spurs, and I don't trust the Blazers. Another pass for me on the last game of the NBA card. So that's going to wrap it up for the NBA for tonight. Back to you, Lenny, and you guys get to talk some hockey for a little bit while I go and take a nap.
It's not that big a hockey slate to calm down.
No,
it's not.
I'm just going to say, don't go nowhere. I think the Lakers are a better team without LeBron.
Yes.
Just FYI. But I think the Nets pull out a win tonight. Not because of Kyrie. Nothing to do with him. I just think that. But other than that, I'm on the Pistons money line.
Of course you are.
Straight up.
I would
Straight up. That's where I'm at. All right, Nick Girl. Let's roll through some NHL, shall we? I can't find the NHL tab.
We shall.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're going to kick it on off here with the New Jersey Devils at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nico Dawes or John Gillies expected in net. I don't know which one. I'm going to assume John Gillies most likely would be in net tonight, seeing that Nico Dawes went last night. Pavel Zacha is questionable for this game. Kokkonen, Thompson would remain out. On the Maple Leaf side, Peter Mrazek's in net here. He was put on waivers. Nobody wanted him. He's back with the Maple Leafs, and he's starting. And you have to lay minus 300 on him. Don't lay more than minus 200 with the Maple Leafs. Don't do it. Give me the Devils here. Team total over 2.5. And I also took their plus 2.5 yesterday when it was minus 165. I think at the very least it's a close game. We could see the Devils upset the Maple Leafs tonight potentially. If you've faded the last two times, the Maple Leafs were minus 200 favorites or higher. You're 2-0 with a 5.37 unit gain. So just saying, Devils money line is not a bad play tonight. Moving on, the Pittsburgh Penguins are at the Buffalo Sabres. Casey DeSmith is expected in net. Craig Anderson's confirmed in net. Brock McGinn is out or questionable. Nathan Bayou and Jason Zucker remain out. On the other side, no Casey Fitzgerald, no John Hayden, no Cagliata for the Sabres. I looked at this game for about 10 seconds. I don't bet Penguins games right now. I can't get them right worth of anything, and I don't want to touch any Penguins games. Pass here. If I had to lean anywhere, I'd lean towards the Sabres to pull off an upset, or at least cover a puck line in that one there. but did not bet it. Vancouver is at the Colorado Avalanche here. Darcy Kemper, Yaroslav Halak, the goalies for this matchup between Vancouver and Colorado. Philippe Di Giuseppe is out this game, as well as Niels Höglander, Tyler Pullman, and Brandon Suter. On the other side, Bowen Byram and Artemi Lehkonen are questionable for this game. Gabriel Landeskog, Ryan Murphy, and Samuel Girard remain out for the Avalanche here. And this is a smash spot here, Avalanche puck line for me. And then in the last game here, we have the Chicago Blackhawks. They're at the Anaheim Ducks. We have Kevin Lankinen and John Gibson confirmed in net for these two teams. No Tyler Johnson, no Connor Murphy for the Blackhawks. Troy Terry's questionable. Ryan Getzlaff, Silverberg, and Kessler are all out. I took a little bit of a bold play in this game here. I took an under 6 with these two teams. I just don't see much offense between these two. And I could see Lankinen now with Fleury gone look halfway decent. So give me the Blackhawks and the Ducks under 6 to close out the night. But that is everything for this 4-game slate in the NHL for tonight. Back to you, Detroit Lenny.
I'm muted. My stuff froze while you were doing that, but having computer issues. The technology hates me. But yeah, that's that. All right, good stuff from there. I don't like a whole that Maple Leafs. Peter Mrazek's a bump.
If anybody's laying minus 300 with the Leafs tonight, I will send you my Cash App. You can just send it to me because that's just a stupid bet.
It's just not good. He's not a good goal. And the Leafs in a whole, I don't care who's in that, to be honest with you, is sketchy.
Like the Leafs as a minus 200 or higher is a no bet for me. Absolutely not.
Like they're a little iffy.
I'll back them as minus 150s, but not when they hit 200.
I'm staying
for whatever
off
reason they lose those games.
The Sabres game as well, just because the Penguins, they're on a back-to-back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's most likely Casey DeSmith in that.
Yeah. It's just chalky today in the NHL. I like unders today. The only over I like is on the Leafs and the Devils because that thing is at 7.
Pond hockey. That's pond hockey written all over
it. I mean, they might as well play like 6-on-6.
They may go over 9.5.
Bring another winger out there or another defenseman and just let the goalie sit on the bench all day.
Yep.
You know, play 6-on-6. Don't even bother. So. But that's going to be it for the NHL injury report, NBA injury reports. Now, let me go through the chat. Let's go through the chat. Let's say hi to some people, shall we? Brandon got his name right again. Oh, almost. He spelled it wrong. There's an M on the end. Dale says, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Much love all the way from St. Thomas, USVI.
U.S. Virgin Islands.
Nickel with the geographical lesson. Something Lex was happening. Kenny and the twins, Lenny and the twins are guilty of something. Gloria, we didn't call me Danny.
Yeah.
You need NHL players? You just got
Me too. I need NHL
Mike
players.
Tran, I put you in. Your chat is working. You just need to take a deep breath. Breathe with me, Mike Tran. Because when you type in a comment, the show doesn't stop. So we can read them. It's like a delay and there's like a whole thing. Relax, Mike Tran. I got your last Woody standing. If you need the $100 that bad to win a contest, let me know. I'll send you $100, bro. Jesus. I'm just saying. Jumping in the like button.
Yeah, come on.
No, you don't. So I can really test the pizza. I just tweeted it out and tagged both of you guys in the Twitter thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Read the article. Seems legit.
I
And it's not the state. I'm sorry.
Place.
It's not the state has been listed. It's the city. City of Detroit has been listed the best pizza city in the country. So makes sense to me. But
as long as
you're all so freaking confused right now. He's like, what? Yeah, you got to test. Carlos says, talking about pizza, Lenny got the munchies. I don't have the munchies. yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. It's still early. I got to work first. What you like today? You like Texas A&M versus Forrest Gump?
Versus Wake Forest. We didn't really look at that. It would be a lean towards A&M. They've been good all thing. So
we're not messing with the tiny
we're
tournaments.
not messing with that right now.
You got no totals on tonight?
CBI, all that stuff has been bad for us. So we just kind of said, nope, we're done with that. Don't want to tank our record even more.
Middle Tennessee and UNC is already going. It's 19-18, halfway through the first. But any college basketball you guys are on tonight?
Nope.
No,
just hockey for me.
We'll be on 1 play tomorrow, and then 3 plays on Friday, and then we'll see for the Elite Eight.
There you go. Where's this bar at? You talk about
Greenville, North Carolina.
North Crack-a-Lacka.
Pirate Nation.
Mike Tran still freaking out in chat.
Your thing's not blocked. Relax.
3-team. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. 3-team. That's the Thunder, Nets, and the Wolves.
It looks like a nice 2-1 night for you. I don't.
You don't like the Nets.
I don't like the Nets tonight. No, I don't.
That's fair. NHL play. It's the Ducks and Toronto. Stop with Toronto.
Get out of Toronto. Honestly, what has Toronto as a big favorite done for you? I don't know.
Look at Tim talking hockey.
Yeah. Well, I know that one of the times that the Sabres beat them.
It's so cute when he talks hockey, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're so pretty, Tim. When I start to talk, like it just like I'm just talking, and it's her word in her way telling me she likes to just say, "You're so pretty." And really, I think she's calling me a dumbass. But
you're so pretty, Lenny.
I am. I think so. I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Yo, how we doing, Joe? I know I got that song stuck in my head. JoJo's laughing at us. I agree with everything besides the Grizzlies and Nets gonna go crazy.
You know what? At the end of the day, that one's like the biggest toss-up one, and if it goes the wrong way, it goes the wrong way. I have 3 other plays mine.
Well, isn't the spread 1? So I mean, it's basically
like a 2. I got the Grizzlies at +2.
And that says that without John Morant.
And yeah, one of the big things, and we mentioned it the other night. I know I didn't do it with the Heat when both Harden and.
But you also had that game bet before that.
I did have the game bet beforehand. I had to pick them before both of the injuries went out, and I should have bet the Sixers once I saw that. But you saw this line go from a Grizzlies -3. John Morant got ruled out all the way to a Grizzlies +3. I think I got them at +3. It's just a big line movement, and the Grizzlies are 14-2 without John Morant. It's just one of those spots where I'm fading the injury report. Yeah, I got Memphis at +3. It was one of the spots where I faded the injury report, like I normally do. Like I should be jumping on the Lakers right now at +10.
Absolutely,
I very well should. Am I going to? I am not, but I should.
I got standards, man. Not many.
Yeah, I almost bet the Lakers today.
Sabres upset in hockey. I don't hate it.
Yes, Sabres.
I don't.
At the very least, with +1.5.
How? Like, I mean, I get they're favored. The Penguins are what, -220?
That would be an upset.
It's an upset, but I don't know why it's so heavily favored.
And you gotta look. The Sabres have played it close with Pittsburgh this year. They're 1-1 against them, including a win in November. And the one time that they lost to Pittsburgh was in a overtime game, 3-2, and that was like a month later. So I remember because I watched these, and I'm in the one hockey group chat. So whenever the Sabres play against the Islanders, the Avalanche, the Wild, which they swept the Wild, the Penguins, whenever they go up against any of these teams, I hear about it because somebody will tag me, go, "Hey, it's me v you tonight." I get a text from Mel, "Hey, me v you, Pittsburgh and Buffalo." So of course I'm going to know what happened. Of course I'm going to look them up because when I like, you know what? I like the Sabres. I have fun
Stop
with
while
it.
you're ahead, Tim. Stop while you're ahead.
There you go.
Hey, let's just all take a moment. We're almost through the NHL season, and Tim has learned himself something.
I'm even wearing a hockey shirt underneath it. It's a Kane shirt, but it's still a hockey shirt.
All right, we're moving on. That's enough. Lenny, you crazy man. Stop betting on Detroit teams already. I don't really bet on a lot of Detroit teams. They've
Bullshit.
Tigers first 5. No, you ain't paying. I ain't paying bills with Detroit sports team. But I'll tell you what, the Pistons are a live dog tonight. And
Pistons are a profitable team this year.
Yeah. So Carlos, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Pistons are profitable. Tim Earl just said so. And he dropped hockey knowledge on you in the same 5 minutes. Devils win by a goal plus 450. Whoa.
Run it.
Take
That's
Visa.
they have to win by exactly 1 goal.
Oh,
that's how it is.
I don't like those props. I don't like those because, and then the stupid stuff can happen. I don't know.
As long as you have Devil's money line or something along with it. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
He's talking a lot of good stuff, is what he's talking. He's talking about the most profitable team.
He's
talking about the hottest team in the NBA. That's what he's talking about. This guy don't know. Yeah.
And there you go. Yeah, this guy's smart.
Hi, awesome people. Hi. Joe says I got a 3-leg parlay. Magic, Pistons, Blackhawks.
That's right. That's right.
Those straight money lines gotta be.
Magic, fine. Pistons, yes. Blackhawks.
Stop it. Get some help.
Those are 3 1-800 gambler teams. I'm sorry. Blackhawks and Magic. Okay, Pistons still suck, but I mean,
yeah,
my bad. Magic and Blackhawks. I'm on the under in the Blackhawks game.
That's fair. Mike Tran still freaking out in chat. So John Austin, Penguins over 6 and over 3.5 team.
I completely passed on that game. I want nothing to do with Penguins right now.
Don't fade my Sabres.
I'm also on the Avs and the Canucks under 6.5.
I can't bet that with lock. If you like an under in that game, I would take the Vancouver Canucks team total under before I take the full game under. Because I can easily see that the Avs put up 5 goals tonight.
They haven't been. They've been playing better defense.
They're facing Halak.
Yeah, I know. They could win 5-0 and still win that bet.
That's why I'm saying I'd rather take Vancouver's team total
4-2.
under than
4-2. That's what I'm hoping for. JoJo says I like the under on the Chicago, Anaheim, and under 6 on Pittsburgh and Buffalo.
I don't hate either.
There you go. Marco says, send me $100, Lenny. I need it badly. This way I can send it to Tim since he bet the Leafs. Tim, did you bet the Leafs?
I'll take $100. That's fine.
Look, somehow, by the time we all process that, sending it back and forth, we'll owe $2. How about Detroit, Atlanta, total 228?
Under.
What's on the total?
Under, if anything. Detroit's not going to score all that much, and Atlanta is on a second leg of a back-to-back.
Fair.
I didn't bet it, though.
What is this?
That is the tweet that I put out for the sub-dollars.
Oh, okay.
And I put it into the thing, so it's all over everything.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere, folks.
Just do it. Just do it.
Carlos says, yeah, just do it. Just do the right thing, folks. I see the hats in the background, Lenny. Should be sponsored by Detroit. I agree. Well, I'm from Detroit. I mean, it's like in my name. It's like that's just my birth name. My mother named me Detroit Lenny. So, and then I got knighted, so now I'm Sir Detroit. But other than that, yeah, I got.
You got golden knighted?
No. Red Wings. Quick trivia: who's the first team to ever beat the Golden Knights?
It's the Red Wings.
Yeah, welcome. Tigers, Wings, Pistons, Lions. Yeah, I know. And Powerade. So can you throw a Powerade sponsor in there? That'd be great. You can throw a Powerade sponsor in there, and maybe a Crown Royal sponsor ain't gonna hurt anybody. I'm just letting you know.
Oreos.
We don't have to be paid. Just send us Oreos. We'll eat them on stream.
Could you imagine if we were like, you know how rock stars have like their rider, and like when they go on places or in their dressing room, like they can only have like they'll say, oh, like this celebrity only wants green M&Ms or this. Ours would be green tea, double stuffed Oreos, meatloaf. It would definitely meatloaf. We love a good meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Yeah, damn right.
I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with good meatloaf.
Nope.
Joe's got a 4-legger. Pistons,
So he just
Grizzlies,
added
Magic,
the Grizzlies.
Blackhawks.
He added the Grizzlies to it. Right on.
Oh.
Yeah, go.
There you go.
Dogs. All those are dogs. Roll with it.
I was. Bet him.
No,
Bet him.
you said.
Yeah.
Yay!
If you like the Blackhawks, bet them today. Don't bet them tomorrow. They're gonna get smoked tomorrow.
That's
all right?
my girl.
I'm a Pens fan, and I'm afraid of the Sabres. Under
Damn right.
6, this one will be close. That's fair. I do like the under in that game. I like a lot of unders today, to be honest with you. The only over I really, really like, and I'm scared of it, I didn't bet it, but was the Leafs and the Devils because it's at 7. It's like for baseball with me. 10's my number. 7. I can't do 7. I can't do it. Mike Trent, yes. He's still freaking out in the chat. Sabres for the cup.
Yeah, she sent it twice for whatever reason.
That's fair.
She's smart.
Lenny's from the old school. Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. Oh, absolutely. It's tricky. Joe's laughing at us a lot. Also took the Devils win by 2 goals.
To the puck line.
But Richard P, you getting
Exactly. By exactly. two.
cojones. I mean,
Like,
basically,
they
if you
win
think
by
they're
1 or 2
gonna
goals,
win,
they've got a +5 whatever and plus without. Yeah, that's fine.
if you think they're gonna win, but I don't know, the Devils suck. I mean, the Leafs are sketchy.
Devils are gonna be a team. Watch out for the Devils. They're gonna be a team that take down big teams and cash +200 price
Like the
tags.
Sabres.
They're gonna be one of those teams where they're healthy, they can skate and they can score, and that's
Like the
exactly
Red
what
Wings
you
over
they're
the
gonna cash the
Islanders
team
tomorrow?
total over 2.5. What?
The Red Wings over the Islanders tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna be right back on the Isles fuck line.
I know. All right. Carlos says
Especially if it's
Sabres lose
Bryce.
by 1. They cover all day like blanket with the holes in it.
Why you gotta be like that?
I don't know. Mike Tran, take the caps button off, bro. If you're yelling at me via the keyboard, I'm gonna get mad. Government said it'd be coming. Illegal gambling online. I won't say most states. A lot of states are going legal. Illinois just went legal. New York, well, before that. We're all convinced that Utah will never go legal. Hopefully, North Carolina goes legal for you guys sooner than
I'll
later.
look up to see what their progress is on it.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Write your congressman
North Carolina.
whoever. Twins for the fishy games. Y'all should put the the Beastie Boys clip song in. It's tricky. It's tricky.
What if we would ever have a clip for like fishy lines? It would be the one, the fishy. Like that one there, like the sing. It would be one of those.
Okay, so we talked about the NFL free agency market. We talked about why he went there. One thing I do want to touch base on this, and which I did see a stat, Miami Dolphins have the fastest wide receiver duo in the NFL right now with Jalen Waddle, and I think that's how you say his name, Waddle or Waddle. I don't know.
They're going to have Waddle, Hill, Devontae Parker, and Mike Gesicki. This offense, like the Dolphins may be a team total over team tomorrow next year.
The one thing I will say, the one thing that's frustrating
Go ahead.
is we were looking at real quick at the lines yesterday during game time decision, and I mentioned the Miami Dolphins at +600. They got Tyreek Hill this morning. They're +375 now.
Oh. So, like, I think, first of all, on the Tyreek Hill trade, it's not a bad trade for Kansas City either.
No, they got a nice first round pick. They got a bunch of picks.
They got a ton of picks. They saved all that money off the cap. And what did you think?
And this is what happens when you pay your quarterback $500 million.
Right. Everybody was like, oh, it's a great contract for Tyreek in 2-3 years, or not Tyreek, Patrick Mahomes 2-3 years ago. And I'm like, hey, in about 4 years, the contract's going to suck. Or 3 years, well, 4 years, it's really going to suck.
You saw what happened with Wilson in Seattle.
His cap hit was like $2 or $3 million each year. And now this year, it's like 13. Next year, it's like 23. Kansas City, it's getting worse. It's not going to get better. They're going to start dropping like flies because they can't afford nobody. Because you just gave out, I did see a meme. I thought that was pretty funny. It was about Deebo Samuel in San Francisco. And, Deebo Samuel tweeted out, Stephon Diggs tweeted out from Buffalo. All these wide receivers in the NFL are going, what? Like, for this Tyreek Hill money? Because he's highest paid, whatever.
Yeah,
and,
he's highest paid.
And now, so, Deebo Samuel, somebody made a meme in like Deebo Samuel asking for shares, ownership interest, the title to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. He's going to rename the city Deebo Samuel. He's going to want everything. If he's like this, it's getting nuts.
I was very disappointed. I wanted him to go to the Jets. I know it's probably not the right thing, but I wanted him to go to the Jets.
I don't know what.
That's almost like when Detroit Lenny wanted Aaron Rodgers to go to the Packers.
Dude,
it was possible. It was possible. It was possible.
At least the Jets were in conversation with.
I saw another meme I thought was hilarious, and it was a picture of Aaron Rodgers going, "Hey, Devontae, go deep." And then it was a picture of an airplane, and Devontae went deep. He went way deep. He kept going.
Yeah, which Devontae Adams is now back with his college quarterback with Derek Carr. They played together at Fresno State.
Yep. So let me ask you this. We talked a little bit about this. Let me read this comment, though. Yes, a good thing Hill left. I'm a Charger fan. No, we got better chance now. Make playoffs. The coach from the Jets playoffs. I got you. So we talked about the AFC West when Russell went to Denver, and we were talking about how the Chiefs are still the best team in that division. I think they're the worst team in that division right now.
Whoa.
Don't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far.
I went there.
I would say that there's a chance that the Chiefs might not make playoffs. But I
they win in that division.
Enough at this point to say that they're the worst team in that division.
I got a buddy, my best friend out here. He's like diehard Kansas City fan. He's from Kansas City, out in Vegas. Taxi. He's blowing up my phone today. Taxi. I'm like, hey, bro, calm down. Get off the ledge. Don't make me put you on suicide watch. Like, relax. I'm like, you got a ton of picks. Let's see what you do in the draft. But I'm like, don't be surprised you don't make the playoffs this year. And apparently that was too much. But
you can't say that. Come on.
I did it. I mean, okay, Denver.
You can't say that to someone on suicide watch.
I said it. Las Vegas Raiders. I want to see what Carr and Adams does. That Raider offense with Darren Waller, Devontae Adams. Who's the running back from the Raiders? I can't think of the dude's name.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
Wow. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Thank you. Jones Jacobs.
They did have a Jones on their team. They had Zay Jones. He's a wide receiver out of East Carolina.
There you go. I like the Raiders out of that division, but I'm a fan. Justin Herbert, in my opinion, is the best quarterback in that division.
Justin Herbert for MVP could be up for a discussion. That may be a future I have.
Here's the problem with the Chargers. Their coach. Our coach is an idiot. He's not a smart man. So there's that. I love that we're talking football in March, by the way. What's this? How's the numbers looking like for the Chargers to make the playoffs?
Yeah, I haven't even looked at football for this upcoming season yet.
Oh, I thought when you looked up what
it's
Miami was, you saw that.
Football.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing a baseball future show soon, so we're looking more at that than we are at
football. MLB free agency. Any big splash happening over there?
Nothing recently.
Not today, no.
Nothing today, right?
No, we've seen
$3.2 billion.
We've seen what do you call it? We've seen a couple of spring training games, but
have you guys been following spring? I know you've been betting some college baseball, but
not spring training now.
No.
Sorry, correction. I bet Toronto the other day when they faced the Yankees and won 9-3. because I did the show with Terry Edelman. He said he was on him. I said, why not? So
I
put
love how
10
he got very excited over Toronto, the Blue Jays beating the Tigers, and I'm like, bro.
The Blue Jays are a team I'm going to bet team total overs with.
Yeah, they could score.
Yeah,
sure, but I just thought
we'll see with that. I think the Toronto Blue Jays finished.
Carlos, me and you could hang out all day, bro. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Pizza.
I think that when it comes down to it, the Blue Jays will finish second in the AL East, behind the Boston Red Sox. I think the Red Sox win the division.
I think
at plus 475.
I would have to go with the Yankees.
No, Yankees finished fourth. They don't make playoffs. Yankees not to make playoffs, plus 300. Lock it in.
I can't believe that came out of your mouth.
You're disgusting, Nick. You know what? Oh, why? Damn it!
I can't believe he didn't swing on you. He's so mad right now. Tim Earl's so mad you even said the Yankees like that. But
they still got a very talented lineup. I know
you disgust me.
They have a whole lineup full of DHs.
Yeah. DHs that will hit solo shots and they'll walk a little bit and they'll strike out 250 times a year.
And they have an MVP candidate in Aaron Judge.
Shut up. Just shut up. No.
When he torches 40 home runs this year,
just for Vlad Guerrero Jr. to torch 45 and outbeat him. Just for Xander Bogaerts to do better than him.
I will have a future on Casey Mize to win the Cy Young.
Tim Earl, how you feel about the Timberwolves and the Nets? You don't like the
You
Nets.
already know. No Nets.
You
no
don't like
Nets.
All right, so
if I get that game wrong, come back tomorrow and give me shit. That's fine.
That's fair.
Come back and say it.
All right, so we're gonna talk real quick about a couple games. I know we've been touching base about this, but it is March Madness, and we only got about 10 minutes left. Early game, or actually, all these games start after we come on tomorrow. I thought for a second Michigan started before.
Nope. 7:30, 9:40, and 10 o'clock.
Yeah. You guys are on the Michigan train as well.
Yeah, we're on Michigan.
I'm riding Michigan 22-1 to win the region.
I don't blame you there. I'm taking the points in that matchup. I think this game is decided within 5 points. I'm gonna root for Michigan. I can't believe I just said that out loud. It didn't even taste good. It didn't even taste good saying it. But I am gonna root for Michigan. I don't think Villanova has really. Again, we've talked. I feel like we're beating a dead horse here, but Delaware, big deal. They beat them.
Ohio State, that one was a lot closer than
Ohio State. Yeah, they beat them by 10, but it was on a closer game. I just think Michigan's going to put up a bigger. I think Michigan's biggest test of this tournament was against Tennessee, and they showed that they can hang, whether they're supposed to be there or not.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now because they're in the Sweet 16. They're proving people wrong.
All bets are off.
I said that heading into the tournament. I was all over Michigan, saying that people are going to underestimate them, saying they're not supposed to be here, and they're going to make a run.
I'll give you credit because me and Tim were on Tennessee for that matchup. We were on the Tennessee side, and I think that Tennessee game, Michigan game is going to be when we rewind this and look back at this tournament. That's going to be one of the best games of the tournament, unless we get a Duke, North Carolina storybook.
That's just how it's going to be. I really want to see Duke lose so we do not have to hear about Coach K anymore. But something tells me that it's going to be UNC and Duke in the Final Four for his last game, and I really hope not. Texas Tech.
You know what? Somebody mentioned this on Morningwood. What if we got Duke and Michigan in the Final Four because they would have the battle to go to the national championship? It'd be a rematch.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
No, that would be in the finals because they're on separate sides. They're both on top, one on left, one on
bottom. You're right. But
so
we got them in a national championship game, Duke Michigan rematch, and Chris Webber in the sidelines on the stands trying to call a timeout. I'll be the biggest Michigan fan you could possibly be. Oh, I'd be the biggest Duke fan you could possibly be. I said that out loud too. I just can't. I can't root for them to win it all. I want them to beat Villanova. I think they lose to Arizona. I know. I think, and then Arizona is just going to walk their ass right to the Final Four.
Yep, the Arizona's going to win the whole thing. Still, I think.
With Tennessee out, yes, Arizona's going to go to the Final Four.
My brackets are still live. In two of them, my
understood.
top two brackets, I got UCLA in one, and Texas.
I think
Tech in the other.
UCLA. Watch out for them too.
I said it the whole time, right?
I have a future on them, plus 550 to win their region. I know.
It's
North Carolina.
not
I know, Tim.
I know, but North Carolina.
They're a nice little story. They're a nice little story, North
The
Carolina.
story of St. Pete's. UNC is for real. UNC
Do
is
you
going to
think St. Pete's can win?
No.
No, they get smoked.
No.
Nobody
no.
thought they
Purdue
could
by
win the
20.
first damn game.
Purdue by 20.
It's a nice little run. It's a nice little story, and the slipper is going to fall off.
I don't see them coming close now. The big thing
kinda
is
know
that
this
the freaking whatever that guy's name that was the big guy in the middle for Purdue is going to go all over that St. Mary's team. There's nobody's going to be able to defend him.
Oh,
on that
Edie,
team.
yeah.
Edie. Nobody's
I'm
going to
gonna take.
Edie. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to defend him on St. Pete's. The guy that's almost 8 foot tall. No, nobody's defending him.
Oh yeah, he's what'd you call him? The La Flama Taco. He's the white Taco Falls. He's like 9 feet tall.
Asian Taco Fall.
Asian Taco Tall. That's what it is. He's a beast, but
yeah, he is 100%. I'm not crapping on him. I think that's
no, absolutely.
Purdue is going to drop 100 on St. Pete's.
That I would be down for that.
They're going to drop 100 on St. Pete's.
Total is 135.
I think you're taking it too far with that.
I think
But-
you're taking it a little bit too far.
Nope.
Adam says, "Look out for you."
They'll drop 90 on them. Then.
I was looking at Houston too.
I want to believe this. I want to believe this.
Wildcats.
I want to see Houston lose too. I'm fine with that. American Conference, yes, but I would rather have Arizona.
That's fair. Anything else you guys got for us before we bounce up on out of here? Because that's about our time. I'm going to run through some housekeeping stuff. Caesar Sportsbook, above Nick Earl's head. Links in the description of this video. Scrolling at the bottom is the promo code MorningCZR. MorningCZR. Take advantage of that. First bet insurance up to $1,100 in participating states. Also, if you're looking for Earl Sports Bets, pick some parlays, you can go over to earlsportsbets.com/promo. Their 7-day package is $49. We talk value over on this channel, on this show, especially all the time. Lots and lots of value right there. Take advantage of that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the Max Wager Network before this show stops streaming on Picks and Parlays and just exclusively streams. We're going to overlap for a little while. But until we do, don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, Max Wager Network.
Yep.
7-day package, earlsportsbets.com. What else you got for us?
Really nothing else.
One of the number one is going to
Zaga. I'm telling you, the Final Four is going to be Texas Tech, UCLA, Arizona, and Kansas.
I had Texas Tech in my bracket beating Gonzaga to get to the Final Four. So that's where I have Gonzaga losing.
If any of the number ones lose, it's going to be Arizona. I mean, that's probably the cheap answer because one's a 9.5, one's a 7.5, and the other one's a 1.5. If that doesn't prove that either Arizona is not as good as a 1 seed, or their opponent is just better than Providence and better than Arkansas.
Keep sleeping on the U, baby. Keep sleeping on the U.
Under in that Iowa State game.
Keep sleeping
on
the U.
Cyclones.
And
all right. That's going to do it for us, though. We appreciate everybody stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. On your way out, I am Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. earlsportsbets.com. Visit them. Use the promo link, all that good stuff. And other than that, we're here Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern time. Don't forget, new lineup with Max Wager Network. We rolled that out. Midday Money starting at, is he starting at noon Eastern? Noon Eastern.
Yep.
Noon Eastern. Then we go into Allie Burns with Morning Wood at 1 o'clock Eastern. Then you go Just Parlays with Chris King at 2 o'clock Eastern. Back to the window with Scott and Scott at 3 Eastern. And then we come in, finish it all up. Main event, Game Time Decision, 5 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday. I'm out. Good luck, everybody, unless you're against us. Peace.